Hi, I'm Jason Pritchard.
And hi, I'm Master of the Spheres, Jerome Pritchard, and welcome.
I see you got a plant there. What's the story with the plant?
Say hi to my friend Hedera Ivy. Well, I have 3 plants. I have an aloe vera plant, and it's big. I had to replant it in a larger pot. And then I have a Pathos plant. I think that's the way you say it. Pathos plant, those plants that grow, like you can hang up and it grows down. So I have one of those. It's gotten bigger. I had to repot that one as well. And then I have another plant, which is like the type of plant, the vines that grow up on the side of the house. I got one of those plants. But I bought this new plant. It's a Hedera Ivy. I bought it at the place where I work at. And, I'm adding to my plant collection. Next time I'm going to get a fern and all kind of stuff. So you walk into my house, you're going to see, ooh, it's nature in here. It's going to work on the oxygen of the air. I'm going to give me a snake plant as well because, snake plants are really good for detoxifying the air. So
what's the name of the plant again that you held up?
It's the Hedera Ivy.
Yeah, Hedera Ivy. Hedera Ivy sounds like a person's name.
Oh, Hedera Ivy, I-V-Y. Like poison ivy, but Hedera Ivy. Yeah. Fast-growing ivy with distinctive leaves. And how do you grow it? Bright light, moderately moist soil, cool, modern home temperature, 60 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. That's what And I like to buy plants, that are going to last, in the houses and not plants. Because I bought them plants before, like that sprout. And then after a certain amount of time, those things are shriveled up and dead. And what do you do with that? So, and then my next thing to get is I'm going to get some animals, like a cat or a small dog. So, because I've been seeing the dogs at the store and stuff.
I don't know if you should get a dog up in there. I think you should get a cat. Because where do you take a dog outside where you are? And because you got to pick up the, Okay.
But listen, I've been seeing people here walking their cats, but the cats are always subdued in some kind of cage or some kind of a traveling backpack. Okay, and when I see the cats, they'd be shivering up in there like they terrified. The dogs are not like that. The dogs are all happy, looking around, trying.
Yeah, because cats have to be highly trained to be mobile like that, right? Because I tried to put a leash on my cat. His name is Valiant Thor, and I couldn't get the leash on him. So how do you walk a cat if you can't put the leash on?
I think you got to train the cat from the get-go.
Yeah, it's possible because I've seen it done. I've seen someone who has trained a cat and he walks around with the cat without a leash or anything, and the cat walks in front of him, right? Wherever the guy goes, the cat comes along, right? So that's a trained cat. Disruptive technology in the coming age of enlightenment. So that's what we're going to talk about here in several articles. Okay, just to preface it. So what is disruptive technology, right? When people say disruptive technology, what does that mean?
Off the top of my head, disruptive technology is technology that it will interrupt or destroy the current system of finance.
Okay.
Off the top of my head, based, going back into my file cabinets and because I've read books before and I've come across that word disruptive technology in little small paragraphs.
Yeah. So I think you're right. So the definition, when you bring it up in Google, right? Disruptive technology is an innovation that significantly alters the way that consumers, industries, or businesses operate. Disruptive technology sweeps away the systems or habits it replaces because it has attributes that are recognizably, superior in nature.
Yeah, so you have somebody, a normal person who invents a technology for clean energy, which no longer uses, or do we have to use fossil fuels? you know, the powers that be are not going to allow that disruptive technology to come out because it could destroy their power standing. It could,
So when we say disruptive technology, so an example. So here are a few examples of disruptive technology, and one of them is the one that you talked about, which is like clean energy. Um, at the top of the list is artificial intelligence, right? How is artificial intelligence going to affect the fabric of society, the way we work, the way we learn, the way we approach business, healthcare, right? All facets, right? The way we store information. So artificial intelligence is technology that allows computers to problem solve and reason uh, in the same way that humans do. So, because I think so, I read somewhere that China has developed the most efficient, most advanced quantum computer technology on the planet that we know about, right? So,
you think the United
quantum,
States of America has it too?
I think, yeah, I think the United States of America has it. Optibooks. Uh,
And the black projects is where they develop, where they develop these technologies, and they shelve a lot of the disruptive technologies. People are inventing, the
yeah,
pattern that, people, and like it hasn't gone away. It's just been, pushed underground
yeah, underground in the
into the
shadows.
secrecy.
The age of enlightenment that's coming along is going to be when all that technology comes out, and then people can learn how to work those systems, how to apply those systems, new systems, to solving the problems that are today. So I guess what you're saying is that what we're witnessing today is a decay of what was.
The previous was the age of Pisces, the you know the time of big structures and community, like Christianity and these big institutions and stuff that we all come to find dear to us. And then in the age of Aquarius, Aquarius, the leading planet of Aquarius is Uranus, and that energy is energy of rebellion. And so there's all those big institutions that we have come to love and admire us. And when the light is shown into the darkness of those things, we see the secrets that they've been hiding.
From those ashes is going to rise, uh, you know, a, a new way of living, a new way of understanding, a new way of seeing the world, right? One of the biggest things that we always hear about, you know, in association for what you were talking about, Jerome, uh, is artificial intelligence, right? Um, because we also have 3D printing, blockchain technology, smartphones, e-commerce, um, ride-sharing apps, self-driving cars. I mean, all these things are in their own right disruptive technology. The disruptive, not as much as an alternative energy device. You know what I'm talking about? You know, I think they're disruptive enough to still allow those elites to maintain control. Now, if you put out a machine like that can provide ultimate energy, unlimited energy, right there, I think that right there would change the shape of things to come. It would change the world because the power will. I think the power will go back to the bottom.